It's about 10:15, and unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be holding something of a memorial in about a couple months' time, because as my friend Project and I have just read, it seems that Windows Live Messenger, MSN Messenger, remember in junior high, you used to send messages back and forth, the emoticons, you could do little wallpapers. I remember I made a wallpaper for myself and a girl I had a crush on, but I made it like hearts in the background, but I didn't realize that you could both see the wallpaper, so I thought it was just me. I think maybe I was coming on a little strong. So you and I, do you still use MSN Messenger?
I try to. There's only maybe 2 or 3 people left on my list that use it, but
yeah. I mean it's nice for those of my friends who don't use Facebook or at least aren't on it all the time. It's really nice, but it has been around since, I've got to guess, at least since I was in maybe 6th, 7th grade. At least
say junior high myself.
At least junior high. So yeah, it's been around a while. Can't say I didn't see this coming. The solution that Microsoft has is that you're going to use the Skype chat. Do you use Skype at all?
No? Don't even have it. Not in one thing. I cannot use it.
I've video chatted maybe a handful of times, and it's I don't really like talking on the phone in general, and so it's kind of awkward when you add in the fact that you can see someone. Excuse me. I mentioned earlier that I was sick, and oh boy, I took the last 2 cold and sinus tablets, and I'm just hoping they can get me through the rest of the show. But if you hear me
dying,
yes. And thankfully, I have someone here to pick up the slack, so I'm not just going back and forth between the mic. So yes, rest in peace. Moment of silence. Windows Live Messenger. You were good to all of us, and I've still got my Hotmail, but stuff's still getting past the ad blocker. It's like watching an old elderly relative die slowly. Okay. And okay. Oh God, I can't laugh. All right, yeah.
Hang in there, boss.
Yeah, it must tickle the larynx in a wrong way. I'm gonna definitely use that for another promo. Heavier than heaven. It tickles the larynx in a wrong way. Okay, what do we have coming up next? Oh yes, let me reach over.
We got some Tormentor Allegoria, I believe.
Oh yes, I originally wanted to put this over to you because I thought that your French lineage, I guess, would mean that you would be able to pronounce this name correctly. Tormentor Allegoria is a black metal band from Montreal, Quebec, and the song I wanted to play is in French, but I took one listen to Project's pronunciation of the title, and I knew that even my broken one would be at least a little better.
I butchered it.
Yeah, so it is called... Oh boy. Could you put a disclaimer on this real quick?
For all you French listeners out there, we just want to apologize for butchering your language right off the bat.
The song is called Mort pour rien.
That was terrible.
As you, my dear listeners, may have also had the fortune of receiving, this week I got my GST check in the mail. Yeah!
Mine's already gone.
I've just only begun to crack the surface. Plus, I got paid when I didn't actually think that I would. So that was really nice. And I had a bunch of splurges planned, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find the DVD I wanted. Wasn't able to find a large enough Captain America shield either, nor a Thor hammer. No, it's like there were no hammers at Walmart, and the only shield they had was like there was a Frisbee, and then there was a kind that like shot darts.
Wait, what? Shot darts?
Yeah, it was like these plastic Nerf darts that you like put into the shield and it shoots darts. Like in the movie when Captain America shot darts out of his shield?
Yeah, because that happens so often.
Exactly. So, Still can't find one big enough for old Danger Zone here. All right. Well, as we said, it's not going to be too much in terms of actual news, but if you're going to be in Halifax for the next couple months, you're going to want to stick around for this. It's just about the top of the hour of Heavier Than Heaven, so let's get around to the metal news. Wire! I don't care if it's a slow news week. I just wanted to use that music. Okay, so 2 concerts coming our way. First one is going to be on March the 2nd at the Kennard Center. Huge lineup on a Saturday. In Flames featuring Demon Hunter, All Shall Perish, and Battlecross.
amazing lineup going on there.
Yeah, man. I mean, I recently got into In Flames. I heard Only for the Week on an episode of Metal Evolution, and then I just kind of kept going from there. Now, I'm not exactly familiar with the 3 other bands, but you mentioned All Shall Perish. What can you tell me about them?
All Shall Perish, definitely another one of those great metal bands I recommend to anyone along the same genre as most others, like As I Lay Dying and whatnot, I believe.
Okay.
Another one on there, great band, Demon Hunter. Definitely like some tracks by them. Check them out as well.
Any idea about Battlecross?
Battlecross, that is one that I've heard the name, but I can't say I've actually listened to.
All right. I like the name.
Very cool name.
And then the next month, Tuesday, April the 23rd, at the Halifax Forum, it's going to be a Swedish doubleheader. Opeth featuring Catatonia.
Excellent.
Now, both Project and I have admitted that, we're not exactly the most up on either Opeth or Catatonia. I think Project knows a bit more about Opeth than I do. I mean, I only just listened to them recently. Of course, Catatonia was a band that I played a couple of times last year, and they were this close to making my top 10 of 2012 with their latest album. So, I mean, for the prices of these are pretty good. It's going to range at about $40 to $45 for advance tickets right now. There was also a
for fans of Opeth especially, there's a $100 ticket package that you can get, I think, by being part of their fan page.
Right.
And what it gets you is a t-shirt, special only to buy this ticket, and a vinyl of the album, as well as you get to go backstage and meet the band.
Right on. Of course, in this economy, $100 is a bit much for us, but if you're a huge fan of Opeth, it's something that you definitely can't miss. I mean, it's really cool that we're getting these. Halifax has been really good with concerts in the last couple of years, and we just keep going to even get more obscure acts. Like, well, I put obscure in quotations because if you love metal, you certainly know either Opeth or In Flames. But in terms of the grand scheme of music, this is some pretty cool stuff that we're getting. So you're definitely going to be able to find the both of us at least one of those shows. Probably, definitely at the In Flames one. We're still debating Opeth and Catatonia, but
just got to get that skrill for it.
Exactly. So as I said, excuse me, the ticket price is right. From $40 to $45. Check out Sonic Concerts. Go onto their website or onto their Facebook page. Lots of other cool stuff going on with Sonic Concerts. Of course, they're usually the premier guys to promote metal, along with local affiliates such as Diminished Fifth and whatnot. So check it out. I'm officially on their mailing list, and I got that news before anybody else did this week. So a bunch of cool concerts coming your way, Halifax. It's going to be Opeth and In Flames, April and March respectively. Don't miss it.